Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit.
Okay, let me stop you there. If we're supposed to be doing heel shit, why the hell we got a fucking baby face here?
We love everybody, just heels better. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes. We're backstage at the LCCW event where our man here just competed. This is Andrew Mitchell, the prodigy, the Cowboy Kid.
That's right.
Draven, what are we talking to him about?
Well, I want to go over a couple things. First off, phenomenal match tonight.
Thank you.
You worked your ass off.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The first question I have for you is what was the reasoning, what was your motivation for wanting to get in this business?
It's something I've always loved when I was younger. Like, I don't remember a time where I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Haven't collected action figures. Like, I've always been into it. And, like, to me, it's an escape from what's going on in your personal life.
Right.
So if I can provide that for someone else, that's like the goal of mine.
Okay.
So when did you start training?
Oh, Jesus. Like 4 years ago?
How old were you?
14 going on 15 when I
Son of
started.
a
Or 15
bitch.
going on 16. One of the two.
How did you get into a school that damn young? I had to wait till the day I turned 18 before I could touch a damn ring. Y'all kids got it so easy these days. Fuck.
I don't know.
So, what promotions have you worked for in the past? You said you've been doing this for about 3-4 years. I assume you got a couple promotions under your belt.
Marty and Dory's school
I'm sorry.
was where I was there for like 2 years, so they don't let
I'm sorry. I'm so
people
sorry.
wrestle other places. So I was kind of held back. So I've only been doing like actual shows for
And just
around
so
2
you
years.
know, if you listen to last week's Talking Shit, and I was talking about Marty Funk,
you were talking
and the
some
person who was actually in the ring, hands-on training, was this man right here, Andrew Mitchell. Dory was the brains on the outside. Andrew did the hand-to-hand stuff in the ring.
That's right, yeah. After I left there, Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling, down in Tampa, they're the ones that first gave me like my shot.
Right.
So I'd been doing their shows. Every Friday I do Proving Ground in Port Richey, Florida. In Georgia, APW,
Okay.
a promotion down there.
That's a good promotion,
LCCW.
obviously.
I've done extra work for DCCW.
Oh, really? So you know Stephen Vanessa?
I believe so, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. That's the company that after CWA shut down in 2012, where I started retraining again.
Yeah?
To just get my rust off. Yeah, Steve and Vanessa, really good people. Really good people. If you ever get the opportunity to actually work a show with them, they will treat you like family.
I did extra stuff for them. I got to be like a part of the show and stuff like that. I got to get in the ring and get beat up as a security guard.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Go Wrestle and Daytona. Trying to think. Brawl USA.
Okay.
They're all good guys there.
So, meaningless to say, you've been around Florida.
Yeah, so
More or
far
less.
2023, every weekend, every week I've been wrestling.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's the indie wrestler's dream.
Hey,
Right.
that is the American dream for an independent professional wrestler. So, let me ask you this: you've obviously worked a lot of promotions. You've worked a lot of people. Is there anybody in Florida now? And it could be anywhere from the bottom of the card to like top of the independents in Florida. Is there anybody in particular that you would like to work?
Oof.
I know it's
That I haven't worked yet?
That you have not worked yet. Like a dream opponent in independent wrestling in Florida.
I've messed around with them, like training and stuff. We're really good friends, but I've never actually had a singles match with them.
Okay.
Jake Logan.
Ooh. Jake's a really good guy.
We're
Really
good friends. He's helped me out a lot, gave me a lot of advice, but I've never had the singles match with him, and that's kind of a big goal of mine to have is
I can
me and him.
can see that in the next year or two. I really can.
I hope so.
And give a little backstory on how he got involved with LCCW. Little known secret, I'm the booker. Dark sent me a video and I said, I want you to check this kid out. And when I saw him, it reminded me of Randy in OVW, like his early stuff. Like there were little tweaks that could be done, but he was so smooth, so natural. You've got to get me in touch with this kid. So once I got in touch with you and I was able to get you booked on a good date, through the rest is history. And, you debuted in a tag team match against us, which, by the way, my jaw still hurts from my little sneak attack, you fucking prick.
The Claymore, yeah.
But,
Rocket Kid.
But you were one of the easiest opponents I've ever worked.
I appreciate that
You were
a lot.
one of the lightest opponents I've ever worked. I did not
That means a
once
lot.
feel stressed out about hurting myself or hurting you. It was just magic.
That means a lot.
It does. And you only being a couple years into business, I can only imagine where you're going to be 5-10 years from now if you so choose to continue pursuing this.
I hope so.
It's going to be good shit in your future.
Yeah, me and Andrew have had more matches against each other than I can even count. It started feeling like
Yeah,
we were having the same match over
every
and
week,
over
yeah.
again. But
What's the promotion?
Champ 7?
Yeah, Champ 7. I did
Champ
theirs.
7? Yeah.
Hopefully soon you'll see me on AEW Dark or Extra for WWE.
That would
I've
be
been
great.
emailing them every week.
Is that your goal?
Yeah, that's for sure.
What's your long-term goal?
Like, the main goal in wrestling is WWE. That's like the top for me. If I had to choose WWE or AEW, I'd go WWE.
Well, hopefully Vince is dead by the time you get there.
That's just my.
I mean, that's a discussion for another time. But are you want to strictly stay in singles competition, or you want to expand out to tag team? Or are you at one point in time looking to start a faction, join a faction? Like, what is your grand idea how you want to be remembered?
I mean, I like doing singles competition because I don't got to worry about all the people involved. Like, it's just me and my opponent.
Right.
But I have been in tag teams.
Obviously.
Chopper Wallace. I teamed with him. We was what was our name? Oh, Pre-Gamers. We was the Pre-Gamers.
Okay.
And we did a couple shows, and that didn't work out. So now I'm back to singles. But everyone says they want to team with me. Like, I'd be cool with doing a tag team stuff or like a faction stuff. But I like singles as well.
Awesome. So another question, real quick, while it's on my mind. Explain the origin of the prodigy of the Cowboy Kid. Like, I know Dark's backstory. Dark knows my backstory. A lot of people know my backstory, and it's just basically you turn yourself up to 10. Like, is this Andrew Mitchell outside of these doors, or is this like something strictly you've always wanted to portray but never really had the balls to do?
So pretty much, the prodigy kind of got thrown on me at Dory's school because I was the youngest one there, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, you're good. You're the prodigy."
Okay.
So that kind of stuck, and I did I was an extra for CYN, Control Your Narrative,
Right.
and they was like, "Oh, well, prodigy will never work. Let's go with like a trucker gimmick." Drew Janko was the name they were pitching to me, and I was gonna do like a trucker / cowboy gimmick, and I was like, "Well, I like using my name, Andrew Mitchell." So I was like, well, why don't I just go cowboy? I was trained by Dory.
Yeah.
I was raised in the country. I work on horse farms.
Okay.
I'm into that type of stuff. So it just kind of fit naturally.
So more or less, this was just you turning it up to 11.
Pretty much. I went with like what people were telling me that I should do and kind of just went from there.
Okay, awesome. So, given the amount of talent that I know you have,
I appreciate that.
do you feel there is any limitation in your game at this point?
Yeah. I
Okay.
can always get better.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, I've been doing this going on 16 years.
Even though I was trained by Dory, I don't feel confident in my chain wrestling.
Okay.
Like, I feel like one of my weaknesses. Clearly, I'm not the biggest, so I'm not the strongest.
But I see that it kind of works in your advantage, though, because this isn't like it was 20, 25 years ago where it was the land of the giants. There are more smaller people. There's more athletic people that you're able to work and get over with. It's not always about going over. It's about getting over. And from what I've seen, I've watched a lot of your matches from when we first talked till now.
I appreciate that.
And you get not only yourself but your opponent over, whether you win or you lose. And I spoke with Alejandro down from down from Ghost
Wrestle, yeah.
He's actually the one I had my first match with
Oh, dang.
in 2010.
Dang, okay.
And I trust him. And he told me, this kid has it. He just needs to work on a couple of things. He wouldn't tell me what they are.
I said, I don't know that, I don't know.
Yeah. He wouldn't tell me what they are, but he said once he gets those couple of little things down, he is going to be a superstar.
He's helped me out a lot
He's
behind
a
the
good-
scenes
he's a good guy.
at Go Wrestle. Him and DMC,
Yep.
they've helped me out a lot at Go Wrestle.
Good deal. Good deal. So, is there anything you wanted to bring up? Because I know I kind of just took over this interview.
That's cool. I noticed that you had recently had a match with CCW champion Bryce Maddox,
Maddox, yeah.
the Machine.
Brian Cage?
No,
Oh, fuck Brian Cage.
fuck Brian.
Better machine.
The better machine,
The Machine.
Bryce Maddox. Tell us about that. How was that experience? You know, we went to training school with Bryce. So, what was it like? The reunion with him, the match with him. How'd that all work out?
So, like you said, we all trained together, and me and him had a lot of matches there at the school, and they never got posted for some reason. Don't know why. None of them got posted. So finally,
Does it rhyme with Artie
yep, exactly.
or Farty?
Exactly.
Okay.
So after a while of like after he left, we really didn't talk much, like briefly here and there.
Right.
And then I started doing my clips I've been posting online and stuff, and he reached out to me and was like, hey, there's a chance I might be able to get you in CCW. And I've reached out to CCW a lot, Continental Championship Wrestling. I've reached out to them a lot about trying to get in, and they're very like closed. Like they like
They keep
their
kayfabe,
group.
basically. Yeah.
They like their group. And he reached out to me and was like, hey, I might be able to get you in. Show up here if you're available, and let's see what happens. So I showed up, and he's like, yeah, so you're working me. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Took
Yeah.
so many moves, so much hard crap in that match. After every move, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do something else. Ah, come on.
He is legitimately
One of the strongest.
probably
Oh my
the
God.
strongest man I've ever been in the ring with. He was a junior Olympic world record holder in powerlifting. The natural strength on this dude is ridiculous, and I don't even know what his squat and deadlift is up to now, but I'll never get there. I'll never get there.
Yeah, no.
No, he is an absolute
Crazy.
monster, and he looks like $1 million. He's he's the prototype wrestler, and I think he's gonna do big things. But have you had any matches with Cobra since we stopped training?
No,
No?
I haven't seen Cobra since we left. Fun fact, he's gonna be at Proving Ground next week.
Oh, very
Awesome.
cool.
This coming
Go
Friday,
check.
he's gonna be at Proving Ground.
So where can people find you? Plug your social media, plug everything.
So
YouTube, phone number, credit card number, social security. You can slide that under the table if you want.
So I have it all here because I'm bad at memorizing it because I
Yeah,
have so
sure.
much.
All good. All good.
Instagram, pro Andrew Mitchell.
Pro
or
Andrew
pro
Mitchell.
underscore Andrew underscore Mitchell. TikTok, the same thing, pro underscore Andrew underscore Mitchell. Twitter, I hate Twitter. It's too difficult for me.
That's right.
But at wrestler underscore Andrew. YouTube, just look up Andrew Mitchell Pro Wrestling. I'm the first video that pops up. Facebook, Andrew Mitchell. If you want to book me, book andrewmitchell@gmail.com.
Good shit. Good shit.
I got a bunch of shows coming up.
Well, give us a couple
Yeah,
of dates.
tell us
man.
when you're
So,
gonna be out.
Every Friday is Proving Ground in Port Richey, Florida.
Port Richey, Florida, every
get-
Friday.
They post the videos on their channel. WWN Live, I believe is their channel name.
Okay.
It goes up every Saturday morning. So the 15th I got Go Wrestle. 16 I
And
got
that's in Daytona, right?
Yep.
Yep.
16 I got Toontown.
Oh, you're going to be there with us. Excellent.
Then May 6th Brawl USA. May 20th Florida Wrestling Empire.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
May 27th Tampa Bay Pro. And that's all that I got lined up right now. Then I have some CCW shows.
Okay,
They want me
great.
to start working their shows. I haven't got the dates for it, but I know for a fact I'll be there.
Lined up right now.
Right.
You do more now than I see a lot of local independent guys do. Like you're out there every weekend. And knowing you, with how little I know you, but knowing you, you're also out there training every chance you get. So
Absolutely, yeah.
you've basically turned this into a life's passion, and I respect the fuck out of you for that shit.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of guys that will try to fake it till they make it, and those are the guys I can't stand. And I had to make sure before I decided to book you that you were that person. We had the conversation when we first started talking, and you struck me as a person who puts the work in, wants to do good, wants everybody else to do good around you, and that's why I took the chance on you and brought you into LCCW. And I thank you for having that mentality at such a
you.
young age. Because
Thank
I know
you.
there's guys 35, 40 years old that are still trying to fake it. So I commend you for everything that you've done. I commend for everything that you're going to do in this business. And I can't wait to see where you go in the next 10 years.
I appreciate that. Hopefully, big things. Hopefully.
Absolutely.
Can only hope.
If you're within 50 miles of any show that Andrew Mitchell is on, make sure you get there. He's naturally talented. It looks effortless. He's 18 years fucking old.
Fucking pisses me
He's
off.
going to run this show in the next 10 years.
Hopefully.
I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it.
Agreed.
I appreciate that. I
Agreed.
appreciate that a lot.
You have Hill Shit Pod's endorsement.
I
Fully.
appreciate that a lot. That means a lot. Like, it's hard to put into words how much it means. Like, I can keep saying, "Oh, thank you so much," which every time you message me and stuff, I'm like, "Oh, thank you," and I, it's the same thing,
It's
but like
true,
it
it's
actually
true,
means
but-
a lot to me. Like,
there's one thing you're going to learn about me. It's one thing he's learned about me. I will be brutally honest with you one way or
and I
another.
appreciate that. That's the way it should
So
be.
anytime I send you a message, anytime I'm saying you did great, I mean that shit.
Yeah.
If
appreciate
I
that.
didn't like what I saw, I would say, hey, why did you do this? You should have done this instead.
Right.
But
I
I mean,
appreciate that.
I haven't had that happen yet, and that's amazing because I've seen a lot of guys, including some guys here, that do that. But again, we thank you for coming out. We thank you for giving your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I know you had a really hard match.
right, yeah.
I got to go get ready for my match. I quit. Dashing Cam. It's going to be a brutal one. It's really going to be brutal.
It is. So for Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, Andrew Mitchell, go check him out. Thank you for watching the Heel Shit podcast. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Can I mention two people real quick?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Just because I know it's gonna mess with them. Damian Gonzalez, he just turned 20. He's really good.
Okay.
And my favorite indie wrestler, no offense,
Effie.
Drake Xavier.
Not Effie.
Drake Xavier.
We have a problem.
Okay.
It's supposed to be Effie.
The stuff he can do is insane.
All right, well, go check those guys out too. We will check them out. I'm not familiar with those guys.
They're very good.
But once again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.